But I want you to work in your groups on this. Try and figure out how to paraphrase it. We've been working a lot with paraphrasing. Remember, you don't need to translate every single word. If one of the words is kind of confusing, stick with the words you know. And then what does it tell you about the quote? What does it tell you about the text? And that'll give you hints as to what's going on. Using context clues to be able to figure it out. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about what we're doing? All right, great. So you can work in your groups on this, okay? Yeah, Christina? What did you guys figure out?
That she got married, but she hasn't had a chance to enjoy it yet.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Perfect.
And then for the quote here, right here, does that mean this quote?
No, it just means like the second part of this, like what, there are these two literary devices in here, and actually there are,
I think that was
but
yesterday when she was up here to class, right? The summary.
Same thing?
we did this, what did you guys know?
Okay.
Alright, what have you guys got so far? Yeah, good, Emmett. So, did you guys hear that? You want to repeat it to your group?
I said Julia is talking about how she, even though she's married, she still doesn't get to feel like marriage is like experience it.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did you figure that out? What words in here
basically
helped
like-
you?
Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed.
So what does that mean?
And basically also like, as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that has new robes and may not wear them.
So what key words in there helped you figure out that? Because you're right on.
Basically like, patient, not yet enjoyed.
Good. So possess being like I'm already part of something, but I haven't yet enjoyed it. I'm impatient, but I may not wear
Like
it.
a child that has robes, but he can't, and he wants to wear them.
Good. Good. So do you guys see any literary devices in there?
I think I see like maybe some, I see a simile as is the night before the festival.
Good.
To an impatient child, so that's service.
Awesome, Emmett. And then Stephanie saw what? A metaphor. What metaphor did you see? Good. So it could be that. Also on the first line,
Oh, I have bought the mansion of the love.
the mention of love.
Is
Yeah.
that metaphor?
Yes. What was the simile in it?
It was like, as is the night before some festival or something, right?
What are the two things being compared?
Basically to her marriage and the night before festival, like she's excited for the marriage, but it's like basically like she has
Yeah. What else? What else? It's to
to an impatient
An
child.
impatient
that
child
have new robes and may not wear them.
good. So if there's a child who has new robes, but he might not be able to wear them, what does that mean for her marriage?
That's the night before.
She's married, but what?
She doesn't know how to see and feel it again.
Yeah, and
Now she's married.
she's saying that the child may never wear his new robes. So what is she saying about she might never what?
She might never get a chance to be with Romeo.
Yeah, so it might be a little bit of
Was this after she
Foreshadow,
found
good.
out about Romeo being dead?
yes.
So what was the
Mansion mansion of a love is a metaphor.
I have bought the mansion of love. What does that mean, the mansion of love?
Basically, like,
Yeah, we did different.
basically you just bought
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So it's a metaphor, so she's comparing a mansion, like a really, really big house, to what?
her love.
Yeah, to love or to Romeo, right? So she's saying, I've bought not just any ordinary guy, but like the mansion of a guy, like the best guy possibly, the biggest guy, like the best person ever. And that's like the mansion of a love.
See, that's sort of fun.
It's not really playing with any words in the line. It is a metaphor though, because it's playing with words in a different way than a pun usually does. A pun is like Austin's common sense.
The simile is like, as this and that.
Yes.
You know who really would have said that really well? You know,
Yeah.
if he would have said that, like, that would have been good.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been so deep. That would have been so many
You
puns.
think I'm the mom and
Oh my gosh. That just blew my mind, Austin. Good job, you guys. Awesome. All right. Let's go over some of these. I was listening to some of your thoughts, and you guys seem to be getting these literary devices down. I'm really excited about that. I think you guys are able to pick them up really easily now. So, Christina, will you paraphrase the passage for us? Will you tell us what you have down for the paraphrase?
Karina had discussed that Juliet was saying that she has everything but what she wants. That's
She has everything but what she wants, and that's what?
love.
Love. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good start.
That's what I said.
That's what Karina said, yeah.
Yeah, Karina, that's a really, really good start. Does anybody want to add anything to that? Logan?
She's basically saying that she got married, but she hasn't had the chance to enjoy it yet, because Romeo and her are two separate families, and since he got in trouble and whatnot, they won't really have a chance, she feels, to actually be husband and wife.
Good, good. Really good thought, Logan. Yeah, Larry. She's anxious to see Romeo because she hasn't yet. They've been married, but they haven't enjoyed it yet. So she's anxious to see him. Emmett, did you want to add anything, or did that kind of cover it?
What, to the simile?
To the paraphrase.
No, I pretty much got everything.
Okay, cool.
How she hasn't been able to experience it or whatever.
Awesome. Okay, let's go to identifying the literary devices. What literary devices did you guys find in here? Give me one, Emmett.
Metaphor.
A metaphor. What's the metaphor?
I have bought the mansion of a love.
Good. And you guys listen up. Why is this a metaphor? Why is this a metaphor? I have bought the mansion of a love. What does that mean? Austin?
Like, she's won over the person that she really loves, who has, like, a lot of love in them. So, like, her love for him is, like, as huge as a mansion.
Good. Awesome. So that's what she's comparing. She's comparing Romeo and her love for him and kind of her landing such an awesome guy and a mansion as opposed to just any ordinary house. Awesome. All right, Nicola, Logan, what did you guys find?
We found another metaphor
Uh-huh.
to an impatient child that hath new robes and honor.
Okay. Good. So what's being compared here?
The child and him having new robes.
Okay, so, and then what about Juliet's life? What is she,
Oh, well,
how does she come in?
she's saying like it's like a kid on Christmas morning when he said you got a brand new present, but you haven't been able to unwrap it yet, and so it's like what her marriage is like. Like she just got married, but she hasn't spent a second other than the actual marriage ceremony with Romeo.
Good, good. So let's back up a line. Let's go one more line higher up in this. As is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Aaron? A simile, good. What's the simile? How did you know that was a simile? It says as, yeah. It says, so tedious is this day. What does tedious mean? What does tedious mean? Does anybody know? Larry?
Now I dropped some light. Okay. But I'm trying to remember. Isn't it kind of like
Oh, you're really close. You're on the right track.
No,
You're definitely on the right track. Ian?
she's kind of like bored and kind of like not crazy, but like she kind of wants to do something.
Good. Bored. Kind of wants to do something. Hey? Tiresome. Ooh, that's a really good word. Bored. Tiresome. Maybe a little bit frustrated in there. That's all of that means tedious. It's really good. So boring and tiresome is this day, as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them.